Everyone, today Jesus gets himself in trouble on purpose. Jesus returned to the synagogue, and a man with a withered hand was there. Wanting to bring charges against Jesus, they were watching him to see if he would heal on the Sabbath. And so he said to the man with the withered hand, "Step up where people can see you." And then he said to them, "Is it legal on the Sabbath to do good or to do evil, to save life or to kill?" But they said nothing. Looking around at them with anger, deeply grieved at their unyielding hearts, he said to the man, "Stretch out your hand." And so he did, and his hand was made healthy. And at that, the Pharisees got together with the supporters of Herod to plan how to destroy Jesus. Don't be controversial. Don't upset people. Just keep the peace. Like Jesus would. Well, is it actually what Jesus did? Or did he care so much about helping hurting people that he sometimes was intentionally provocative? Right, look at this story. Jesus knows that he's being watched. Jesus tells this man to stand up, right? This guy didn't ask to be healed, and this wasn't a life-threatening illness. Jesus asks this challenging question to people that he already knows are upset with him. And then Jesus does this healing in their faces. And so that's when they start planning to kill him. Now, we have to be careful about being controversial just to push people's buttons, right? I'm not Jesus. You aren't either, and we probably aren't going to always have his wisdom. But sometimes we do have to be willing to make people uncomfortable. When it's doing right by somebody, when it's saving or restoring life, controversy sometimes might actually be called for. And like Jesus, you might have to bend the rules, right? Because this is another healing on the Sabbath. I think the best modern parallel would imagine that you're in Germany in the 1940s, and you have some neighbors who are Jewish, and you decide to make the risky move of hiding them in your house. And then imagine that Nazis come and they ask you directly, "Are you hiding any Jews here?" Well, what are you going to do? Are you going to tell the truth and so that they get killed and maybe you too? Or are you going to cover it up? Now, generally speaking, obviously telling the truth is good, but is it better to follow the rules or to literally save lives? In that situation, what is truly good? These kind of decisions aren't made lightly. They take discernment. They take wisdom. But our guiding question shouldn't be, will this keep religious people happy? It should be, will this give life to those whom life has hit the hardest? Jesus got into the good sort of trouble that he needed to. And even though it cost him everything, and it might cost us, sometimes that's what we've got to do too.